SFO, this is GF Laserbo from GamerFusion.com, and today I want to bring you guys a video. As you guys know, Call of Duty is upon us, and what happens when Call of Duty happens? Lag happens. Yeah, that's right, guys. So I know a lot of people have been experiencing a couple issues with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Not only the lag, also not being able to connect with friends, not even able to join parties, or when you join a party, you won't be able to hear your friend, or vice versa, your friend won't be able to hear you. So what do you do with this? Why is there always a problem with Call of Duty and lag? It just seems to be happening every single time. Well, guys, luckily, today is your good lucky day. I'm going to show you guys how to fix your lag problems and how to get a better connection. Now, I want to make a quick point before I start telling you guys what to do and what to fix. This will not work for everybody because everybody has a different network setup, but it will work for the majority of the people. Now, when I say it doesn't work for everybody, it's not because of what I'm telling you it doesn't work. It's just because some people have too many of the same they have too many problem issues, and they need to fix each issue one by one. So it's primarily just a trial and error. Fix one issue, or fix another issue, and that will make it work. For some people, with just one little tweak, it'll solve their problem. For other people, you're going to need to do every single step I tell you to make sure it works. So first thing to know is you're going to go to your Xbox, and you're going to Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know exactly how this is done on PlayStation, so mostly this first part will only be focused on Xbox One. So just a quick note, there's a couple reasons why your console won't work on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, why you have different types of problems. So there's a different things you're gonna want to know. So the game is not at DEFCON 5, indicating that all online servers are fully operational. There are a number of steps that you can take to improve the quality of this connection and resolve around these two key components: home network quality and matchmaking. So let's take the home network quality. So in order for you to have a good home network, your NAT type, as you guys know, you're probably wondering what's NAT types. Now there's different types of NAT types, but the one you guys want to have is open, or worst case scenario you want to have moderate. So it's one of the two, but we're going to try to shoot primarily to get NAT type open. So one first thing you're going to want to do if you're having problems is if you're streaming content from your Xbox One, your PlayStation 4, and playing, you're going to have lag. So if you want to avoid the lag right off the bat, first thing I would suggest is stop streaming, test out the game, see if that avoids the lag. Second of all, if you are in a unwired connection, that means that you're playing the game wirelessly, you're going to want to try and connect it wirely and see how the game responds. If the game responds pretty good, that means that the signal you're getting from your wireless connection is not strong enough to handle the game, and that's what's giving you that lag that you're trying to avoid. Now, a quick reference, there's a couple ways, like if you live, where your Xbox is pretty far from where you're at, you could get some wall connections, which will help you connect a wired cable through the outlets, and that will give you a better signal than wired. So that's a quick tip for right there. So let's jump onto the nitty gritty of stuff, and let me show you guys. I actually went ahead and made my NAT moderate, so you guys can get an idea of how it looks like and what we need to do. So you're gonna go to network real quick, and as you say right there, it says NAT type moderate. So the following service is experiencing issues, which says social and gaming. For more description, go to Xbox status. All right, so what you're gonna want to do is, I'm going to give you guys a tip on how to make sure your NAT, before you go check the game, is open. So you're going to want to make sure your NAT on your Xbox is open, so that way you could be like, okay, it's not my Xbox, it's the game, and this is what I have to do. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go where it says test multiple connections, and it's going to say checking connection, right? So once it says checking connection, you're going to wait for that to loop, and while it's looping, you're going to, primarily go get some coffee, drink a Red Bull, do yada yada, whatever it is that you want to do. Now, the reason we're doing this is because we want to make sure that the game is saying, okay, you know what, let me test the connection, let me check that everything is running perfectly fine on the system. Now, if you're uploading a video streaming, like I said, it's going to take a while for this to happen. So make sure you guys, when you guys do this, you guys are good to go. So now I was going to tell you, it's all good. Don't press A. This is the key point. Don't press A. Hold down left trigger, left bumper, right bumper together at the same time, and you will get this screen where it says detailed network status. So it'll give you your download speed, your upload speed, and your packet lost, and all that stuff. So the ones you want to focus primarily is your download speed and your upload speed. Don't press nothing at this moment, because you see where it says detailed NAT information. That's what we're waiting for, because it's getting information. We want to make sure that is correctly. So As you see right now, my download speed is at 50 and my upload speed is at 2.8, which it does matter because a lot of people are connected right now to my network, so it's going to be that low. But usually my download speed should be around 80 and my upload speed should be around 4 uploads. So right now I'm just like, okay, it makes sense because a lot of people are connected to the network. So this is a way you could test out, you know, if you're getting good network feed from your network. But as we wait for it to get information on the detail of the NAT, well, you're going to want to make sure that reads right there. It says that your NAT is behind a cone. So if you get that, you know, that readout, then that means you're A-OK, and we're gonna be able to see that our Xbox will turn from moderate to open. So you see right there, it says your network is behind a cone. That is what you want your Xbox to say when you guys do this. You want to make sure it says your network is behind a cone. So you're gonna press A again, continue again, and as you guys see right now, it says your network type is open, but it's not a problem with your NAT. Just, you know, Xbox is just experiencing problems with social and gaming. So let's go to Call of Duty and see what we're able to get from Call of Duty. So let me see, where is my Call of Duty? Oh, okay, so I guess it disappeared from the menu. Let me go ahead and get it through here. Let me see if I can ping this. Ping to home. Alright, so it should be here now. There it is. Alright, so now we're going to open up Call of Duty and we're going to check what our network says. So this is the next step we're going to want to take. If this doesn't help, if it's you're still getting, you know, your NAT is strict, your NAT is moderate, your NAT is not open. Open is what we want to do, but moderate, we could live with moderate. I mean, it's not going to affect dramatically. Right now, remember, Xbox is experiencing some social and gaming issues, so it could be that your NAT will read out static or will read out moderate. You're going to want to wait to check that back with your Xbox and make sure that it's not the, you know, the game's fault. It's primarily Xbox fault because they must be updating something or configuring some type of, you know, server or something like that. But right now, as you guys see, we're getting errors. That's because Xbox is working on it, but we're going to be checking. See right there on the bottom, it says my NAT type is moderate. So that means that's not what we wanted to say. We wanted to say moderate or open. Now, the reason that's moderate, Xbox is fixing that. Usually my NAT type is always open, but since Xbox is currently working on that, you're probably going to get a bad readout. You're going to have to wait until that's fixed on Xbox's part. But this video should help you and guide you through along that. So just ignore that right there, that on the bottom is the strict. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to do the following things. You're going to want to make sure, if let's say after Xbox fixes this thing, you come back and you check and you're like, okay, I want to reference the video and see, you know, what is that I need to do because my NAT's still the same, is you're going to want to disable any firewall or any security feature on your router. So for those people that don't know how to get to the router or how to check your router, you're going to want to go to, on your URL, you're going to want to put 192.168.0.1. That's usually what will give you the admin privilege to your router. Now, after that, I can't really help you because everybody has different routers. But what I could do is put a link down below of a website that all you're going to have to do is look for your model and your model type of the router you have, and it's going to walk you through on how to complete and open your NAT for what I'm going to say right now. So you're going to want to do the following. You're going to go to portforwarding.com, and portforwarding.com is going to be a website. All you got to do is look for the, you know, whatever type of router you have, and that should be able to give you guys how to forward the numbers I'm going to give you guys right now. So what you're going to want to do is head to portforwarding.com, and you're going to want to forward the following numbers. So first of all, you're going to want to forward port 3074. You're going to want to forward port 3075, and you're going to want to forward port 3076. So these are the three main ports you're going to want to forward. Those are very, very crucial. After you forwarded these ports, you're going to want to check in your router and make sure that UPnD is enabled. Basically, what UPnD, you know, what its point is that it says, okay, you know, this computer or this console or this router is able to read out different types of connections, and it'll give access to those connections. So it'll give access to Call of Duty ports, and it will give access to, you know, ports for your Xbox One. Now, after you did these two steps, you're already good, but you're still having a problem, then what you're going to want to look for your router is something called DMC. DMC is primarily telling your router this is my IP address, and I want this IP address to have no restrictions whatsoever within my router. So you're going to go to your DMC, and it's going to give you kind of like a readout of your IP. And all you do is enter your IP address of your console, which is the last digits on that number. So it'll be, if you're doing 192.168.0, whatever follows that dot after the 0, that's going to be the number you're going to want to put right there in your DMC. So if it's not enabled, enable it, and make sure you put your IP address and just click apply, and your router should automatically be able to forward that port and not give it any type of problem within that problem. So that's the steps you're going to want to take, and that should automatically fix the lag from you're experiencing from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and you should be able to get your NAT type fixed. Now, for some reason, let's say you tried all that, or you just didn't understand all the stuff that I said, and you have a question, or you did this, or you get stuck, or you kind of have a problem and can't figure it out, leave me a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out and answer your questions and how to fix your lag issues with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. As of right now, I just want to make a quick reference point that make sure if you're still getting a bad readout, don't worry about it. Just make sure you check your Xbox and your PlayStation 4 if they're doing network updates, kind of like what you saw right there where it says social gaming is being updated, or you're having Xbox is experiencing issues with that. It's not your NAT type, it's just Xbox updating or PlayStation 4 updating. So make sure after that's cleared, you double check, and then you can test all these areas out and make sure your NAT type is fixed. So don't forget, guys, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you left a comment and a like. And also, this information, if you guys want to know what exactly the ports I'm referring to, I'm going to leave down a link below to GamerFusion.com where I got this information from, so we could set this up and get your NAT types open. So don't forget to head over to GamerFusion if you guys want a quick readout exactly what I just told you guys in the video. Alright guys, this has been GF Laserbolt from GamerFusion.com, reminding you for all things Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, head over to your #1 source, GamerFusion, where we empower your gaming.